So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about, always. Goes down, but nothing given. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Conte. Cafu. Here's Deco. Knocks it out wide. Cafu plays it in. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Makalele. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Deco actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cafu. What a throw in. Now that looks a decent ball. Still goalless at the moment. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's well spotted. Kante is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neatly clipped into space, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He has found the way through.
Maradona really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cafu, cross from Cafu, chance for a shot! He's scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 19, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Half an hour played now. It's a promising position. There's no flag. Decent chance!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Deco. Roberto Carlos.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Played back to the goalkeeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cafu has created one goal already. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Maldini. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. He's had it taken off him. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And it's Roberto Carlos. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Conte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Turns and goes back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. It's Maradona! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. To Maldini. Costa Curta. Cafu. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. Maradona. Looking for options for movement. And he's away. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution for United States.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Suarez.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 10,
It's
Maradona.
Makalele.
Number
Passing is
20,
crisp and sharp.
Johan Cruyff.
Played back
Number
in
19,
for Van
Wilshere.
Belten.
Number 15,
Some
Rice.
really good ball movement.
Coming on the field, number
it's Nakata.
14, Hazard. Number 24, David
Gives
Villa.
it back.
Number 18,
Van Belten.
Messi. Number 8, Platini. Number 13,
And they're on him in a
Calhanoglu.
flash.
Number 25,
Tries to play it through.
Substitutions
And there's his
taking
chance to lead the counter. It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. And it's Van Belten. Costa Curta. Van Belten cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Ball is over the line.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that has not gone well. Puskás. Played with finesse. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cafu. This is promising. Now it's Puskás. Makalele. Crosses it in here. Oh no, this... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 9, Puskás.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Calhanoglu. Makalele goes sliding in.
The United States really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Messi. Plays it across. And the ball is out of play. He's had it nicked away. I think we're just about done here. Hazard concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Bouten.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nakata. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Now it's Platini. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. All hands on deck for this one. And that could well... Shot a goal! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. No, it's come to nothing. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Hello everybody.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do... Griezmann! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Griezmann really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Khan getting this one clear. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Rice has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Quality ball. Maradona, this is promising. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Conte. Here's Makalele. Roberto Carlos. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Maldini. Cafu. That pass isn't the best. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Conte. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but...
Maradona! Diego Maradona out of this world! A finish right from the top draw! And it's the United States who go in front. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
There could be... And a chance! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrible error. duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
27 minutes is number
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked his way through. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Conte. Griezmann. It's a searching pass. Makalele
With the slide tackle there.
and it's Griezmann. Oh, important interception. Threads one in. Cafu. Conte. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now Costa Curta. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That's Maldini. Cafu. And it's Conte. Now Costa Curta. Makalele. And it's Roberto Carlos. To Maldini.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's lost his man here. Referee has just said play on. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
And Van Nistelrooy!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is Maradona. Makalele. Conte.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Maldini. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, no joy this time. Platini demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a throw-in.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ruben Dias. Here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that has left him in a heap. Adams. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Makaleli. Conte. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Always onto this. Great chance for a shot! Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution for United States. Number 23, Suarez. Number 6, Mbappe. Number 8, Platini.
He won't be happy with that one.
Number 15, Rice. Number 19, Wilshere.
Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Coming on the field, number 11, Diego Forlan. Number 7, Neymar.
And that's
Number
another
20,
good win of the ball.
Johan Cruyff. Number
And it's
16,
Messi.
Rodri. Number 13,
Shifted it to the flank.
Calhanoglu. Number 18,
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Substitutions taking place.
Incoming delivery. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cruyff proves too strong. Alexander-Arnold. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Nistelrooy with a definite foul there. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Griezmann. Aimed beyond the defence.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Nakata. Just 5 minutes left. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He has found the way through. Cruyff's cross, he rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make...